everyone. I'm Sean Evans, and this is Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. And joining me today are... No, I'm fucking with you guys.
Bro, I was sitting here like, huh?
No.
This is a good one.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Off the Top with Eric Paris and Red. I'm your host, Eric, and joining me today are...
Your boy P.
And it's your boy Red.
What's up, fellas? It's not shit going on, gloomy fucking weekend.
For the most part, just playing Call of Duty all week.
Most definitely.
It's a lazy weekend for sure.
Man.
Not a lot going on, like I mentioned. But probably the biggest news for us, probably the Game Awards happened this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Good, bad, depending on what kind of games you played and what you were looking forward to. A lot of reveals. So we'll start with that. The Game Awards came on, and the big winner was Baldur's Gate 3. That was the game of the
They
year.
was sweeping motherfuckers in every category, bro. That shit was crazy.
Yeah. You got credit to I think it's Lanier Studio. Lanier, I think it is the name of the studio. Mm-hmm. Very small group. They kind of bet on themselves. They were shopping this game around during development. Microsoft passed on it and said, we might look at it for Game Pass in the future. Sony, I think, passed on it as well. And then, boom, what they end up releasing is the best game of the year. It's highly polished, no bugs. It's fun game mechanics. So yeah, shout out to them. Very small studio, and they came out on top. It's like
the fact that you just said the no bugs, very polished from a small studio. That lets me know these big studios be on bullshit sometime, bro.
Yeah. It's
they
not
gotta
always the
be
dollar
on
amount.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Call of Duty, fix your shit, please.
Yeah, we try to play that shit
for real.
today, dog. That shit was tough.
Did you guys see what the hell is the I can't remember his name. Was it Chris Judge? No, that don't quote me on
Kratos.
That. Yeah. He took a jab at Activision when he was he was a presenter this year. He wasn't taking an award, but he was like, because he gave a 6-minute speech, I think, for when he won for Kratos during God of War Ragnarok. And he goes, my speech last year was longer than the Call of Duty campaign this year. And a lot of people were like, ooh. Not wrong, though.
Yeah. And what they say, a hit dog will holler type shit.
Yeah.
Bro, not Activision, whoever made Call of Duty this year was all on Twitter. Heated in the motherfucker, bro. They was mad.
We're pissed.
Like, at least hit some facts. Because, like, I think the only thing they said was, at least our game keep people around longer or something like that. But, like, bro, this is a single-player story mode. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck was you expecting? And then your multiplayer, you got multiple seasons. You got all these motherfucking
updates and everything.
Operator packs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got to buy all these skins. Of course you're going to have people coming in, a little bit longer. But, like, overall presentation, I'm not going to lie. God of War is that shit, bro. And then they got the free the DLC.
Yeah. Oh. That was a fun announcement. But yeah, I think Sledgehammer Games, they definitely could have taken it in jest. Like, good one. We got more coming in the future, to look out for. Use it to like help you guys, present something later on down the road. Don't be salty about it, because then that tells everybody like, oh yeah, they're right then if they're getting so pissed about it,
Yeah.
But yeah,
that would have been a good spin on that shit, bro. Like for real.
Or they could have been like, hey, you know what we should do? We should add Kratos as an operator.
Bitch.
Right?
Since we really ain't about that,
yeah, wouldn't that be fun?
Team now.
Let's call Sony in Santa Monica and say, hey, can we borrow Kratos for a couple months? Put him in the game.
But one thing about Call of Duty, that shit gets stale as hell doing the same shit over and over and over.
You really gotta mess around with the operation. That's why I fuck with you, P. Like, because I'm a small person on the smallest maps, grinding skins. Eventually, bro, my soul just be like, all right, bro, I'm done with this shit now. You really got to experience the game as a whole. Zombies, gun game, all that type of shit. You got to put a little spice in it. The relationship can't be the same thing over and over again.
Yeah,
it's going too fast.
And then zombies, dog. I would play zombies all day if it wasn't for the chance of your shit crashing. Like, if they make it to where you guaranteed, if we can see that the servers crash on your end, keep your shit.
Yeah.
Or
and
just
let
bring
your
back round base and just call it a fucking day.
The
true,
next one
but
on
you also
scene.
gotta let your shit count though. Cause how many times have we played matches, y'all? I know this all happened to y'all, where it say kill this X amount of times with this ammo mod or whatever it may be, and you will get 40 fucking kills and then count one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't, man. I'm gonna break this bitch, bro.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got to Act 2 and that just, I ain't touch it since.
Yep.
I just keep getting my ray guns. Old stash of ray guns.
Yep.
Mm, we need to
All
be
that to
like you,
say,
P.
uh, Kratos was right.
He
Sledgehammer needs to
was.
work on Call of Duty just a little bit,
Yeah.
you know,
We got to be more diverse like you, bro.
because I played Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, that's
So
hella
what?
diverse. I ain't gonna lie to you,
Is it like
bro.
Diablo, Baldur Gate?
This is like
um,
Dungeons and Dragons.
yeah, it's like it's we'll get into it in a minute. Let's talk about the winners and losers of the Game Awards.
Okay.
So, like we mentioned, Baldur's Gate 3 won. The big contenders that people would say were kind of snubbed were, in my opinion, I think a lot of the momentum was on Alan Wake 2 and Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
Hell yeah.
I think a lot of people were
I
upset
thought
that,
Spider Man was gonna get it.
yeah, so did I.
I did too.
Um, yeah, so Baldur's Gate kind of surprised everyone with that one. Best game direction, Alan Wake 2, in my opinion, was probably the biggest winner of the night. They got best game direction, best narrative, best art direction. The best score and music went to Final Fantasy 16,
Of
which they're
course.
always known for their music, you know.
Beautiful
Mm-hmm.
music.
Oh,
Keep
oh
that
yeah,
up, y'all.
yeah, yeah. Best audio design went to Hi-Fi Rush, which makes sense. It is a audio based like beat system, you know, so it would make sense that they would have good audio
Hmm.
design. Best performance went to Neil Newbon, Baldur's Gate 3. Um, I think that was kind of, yeah, people were talking Idris Elba for the Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty was a possibility, and Yuri Lowenthal, who plays Peter Parker in the Spider-Man 2 game. Best ongoing game was also a surprise. That went to Cyberpunk 2077, beating out games like Apex Legends, Fortnite. You know, these kind of more multiplayer updated games like Call of Duty where they have seasons. Uh,
Yeah, the
Cyberpunk
battle royale
2077 literally just
styles.
does a big patch and update to fix their broken game, and they're like, "Hey, you're still ongoing. You win an award," which kind of felt weird, you
Literally.
know.
That's
Uh,
cheating.
uh,
I ain't gonna
uh,
lie to you.
best indie game went to Sea of Stars, which surprised me. I heard a lot of hype around Cocoon. Um, and then best debut indie game went to Cocoon, and then mobile games, community support, VR, AR. So yeah, big night for gaming. But I did see overall the show was kind of panned because only about the show was like 3 hours long, and only about 20 minutes of it was dedicated for acceptance speeches. You know, the
Mm.
rest of it
Mm.
was for announcements, you know, having celebrities come on and, you know, kind of talk to the crowd or whatever. So people were a little upset. You know, this is the one night a year. It doesn't happen very often. There aren't many award shows for games. And, you know,
Mm-hmm.
these again, like Larian, the team behind Baldur's Gate 3, they put all this time and effort, 6 years into it, and then they are only given, all right, here's 30 seconds to talk, make it fast, you know. Kind of seems shitty.
Who vote for this shit? Do they
The I
just got
think
a select panel that come every year, or the same people?
I think it's us, bro.
it is industry insiders, and they do have some fan selection votes as well. So
Hmm.
Yeah, like a certain percentage and shit.
yeah, but yeah, let's like I mentioned before, there were a lot of announcements released this night. Some of the stuff that got me hype. Uh, I think you guys kind of reacted to it too a little bit. Blade is getting a game, you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
That looks sick as hell.
man.
It's going to be based in Paris, France. You know, it's going to be. It looked cool. You know, not too much was shown. I think it was just a concept trailer for the most part.
Yeah,
I
just
think it'll
showed
be
Mm-hmm.
the
a couple years
teeth.
before we see anything physical.
Did y'all play the one back in the day? The
I
Blade.
did not.
I do not either. Yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't that good. I mean,
It's
in the
back in the day.
grand scheme of it, but
was it?
it
Was
was
it?
trying to be like too much like the movie.
It was
It,
tied in with
it
the movie. Okay.
yeah, it kind of felt like Max Payne in a way,
Okay.
or Tomb Raider. You know how you can be running straight and then you be strafing and shit like that. It was kind of
Mm.
stiff like that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a really good game back in the day called Marvel Ultimate Alliance,
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
Mm-hmm.
the entire roster of the Marvel superheroes, you could pick a four person team, and Blade was a dope character because he had the guns, he
Hmm.
had the swords, and he was fun to play with.
And he was black.
Yeah.
Just keeping it real. He was
But the
black.
face stuff.
He was a
Do y'all
Okay,
think Blade is gonna end up being like I don't want to say copy and paste, but very similar to this Wolverine game coming out though?
I I don't think
well.
so. The studios are different.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Okay,
Wolverine. They said they talking about it's supposed to be
Insomniac,
like
right?
dismemberment and shit. Like it's supposed to
Yeah.
be a lot of gore with that one. So it's
And
gonna
Blade
probably.
not?
No, no,
I
no, no.
doubt, I doubt it's gonna be as hardcore as Wolverine.
Wow.
It's
Blade
called,
need to be gory.
it's gonna
It
probably be like
does.
how Star Wars is, where you can hit a motherfucker with a lightsaber and they just eat them shits.
Mm.
Ew, ew, ew. Just a little
Like
line
like they
through
hitting you with a fucking pillow. Like bitch, fuck. I mean,
them.
let's
Yeah.
continue. Let's get
All
back
right.
to.
I mean, I do hope it is gritty. I hope there is dismemberment. I hope, but I hope
It
they take
needs to be.
the training wheels off for the Disney games. You know.
They really need to, bro.
Yeah.
See, but before y'all go, what they need to do is if they gonna make a game rated M, make that bitch rated M. Like, what the fuck is this sugarcoating PG-13 as rated M type shit? Like,
Mm.
make the game for adults. If Blade was the supposed to be rated R in the movies, why the fuck isn't the games and shit like hardcore and shit?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this little baby dog? They
I give
babied
you
the
that.
fuck out of this goddamn generation, man.
We are in a catering,
Yeah.
coddling era.
It's to cater to the young comic book fans,
Man, fuck them.
like I understand like if you're
They
doing
can't even
stuff.
afford it. They
I,
asking us to buy that shit.
I understand like if you're talking about like Ms. Marvel, she is a young hero. Make that to kids.
Hmm.
No one is saying, "Oh, Blade is made for kids." It's not. He's a vampire hunter. He is a vampire.
Yes.
Like that. That's not supposed to be something that you let a little kid read or watch. So
Yeah.
cater that to the adults.
Thank you. Thank you. Like they literally babying fucking Deadpool. And that motherfucker is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wasn't
And
that movie rated R too?
I think it
Uh,
was rated.
the one they have coming out is set to be rated R as well, which is going to be the first time that Disney is going to see that.
Hmm.
So
That's why. Now that you said it, Disney bought all this bullshit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who had it before? Before Disney bought it out.
I think it was literally just Marvel themselves as a company.
So was they going bankrupt or something?
No.
Reason why Disney bought them?
So okay. So a little. Okay. Little cut here. History lesson. Marvel back in the early 2000s was going bankrupt. At that time they were only some TV shows, some toys, but mainly comic books, right?
Hmm.
They were going bankrupt. So one of the ways that they saved themselves from bankruptcy is by selling off the rights to their biggest characters. So they
Mm-hmm.
sold like Iron Man, Thor, um, to like Disney, and that's how Disney was able to make those movies to start out with.
Yeah.
I
Their biggest property was Spider-Man. Spider-Man was sold to Sony. That's why Sony only has the rights for them in the game. You can't
Hmm.
play a Spider-Man game on any other console, just a Sony console, right? And that's why Sony is able to do their own Spider-Man game or movies, right?
Hmm.
And then so they bought that, and then when Marvel was able to, hey, these movies are super successful, we're still making comic books based on that, and they're selling, we're no longer on the verge of bankruptcy, they created their own studio, Marvel Studios, and then Disney ended up buying that.
mm.
So yeah.
Well, I did see it was a comic book for Spawn, where the main story or background about it is that the author of Spawn was supposed to save all the little characters from Marvel. And basically, the backstory of that was that all the Marvel characters are in prison or in hell or some shit, and Spawn was supposed to get them out. And basically, the story was the author was basically saying that Marvel sold their soul, and the only person that can roam freely was Spawn.
Yeah.
Damn. That's true, E?
Well, no, no, I mean, there's a lot of different. in every other major like comic book storyline, there's a little subtext that you're like, okay, they were talking about Disney.
Okay.
Like because a lot of people, a lot of the writers do see it as kind of an injustice to their characters of, oh, Disney's basically going to rape and sell whatever they can. There's not going to be
Mm-hmm.
any artist integrity with what I made because it's just Disney now. They're just going to
Yeah.
slap a sticker on it. Okay, $9.95. Which it sucks, but again, that's why you started seeing like a lot of the comic book writers and artists were kind of upset that they weren't getting any sort of residuals from these successful movies. They're
Right.
like, hey, we made this character and we're not getting anything back now that they're making billions of dollars in the box office. What the hell,
And and it took a real Detroit motherfucker to go get them out of hell, right?
For the
Spawn is
most
from
part.
Detroit. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah. Come on, E.
I forgot some of the characters, but basically they were saying that they're in jail or they're in hell because they can't get out because they were sold.
Mm.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
had what I think Superman had came down, and I think he had
What?
gave him his powers or some shit, and he still couldn't get him out of hell or some shit like that.
I don't know about that part.
Superman, DC entered Marvel?
I don't think Spawn was
Yeah,
originally
I seen
Marvel.
it on TikTok. It was and so I did some more research on it, and then it was the author of Spawn, whoever he is. I can't remember his name. But long story short, basically, it was to poke fun at Marvel for selling all
Okay.
their characters off.
Yeah, but I forgot to mention when they were selling off those characters like Spider-Man and the what we know as the Avengers now. The one that they wanted top dollar for was the Fantastic Four because at the time that was their most profitable um, group of heroes. They sold that to I believe
Mm.
20th Century Fox. Guess who bought 20th Century Fox? Disney.
Mm.
So in a weird
Big
way,
pockets.
if you think about it, Disney owns
Everything,
the
shit.
Alien franchise.
Oh shit. Well, they about to be shooting bunnies out this motherfucker then.
You
Yeah,
talking about Alien and Predator type shit?
yeah.
Ooh.
That was owned by 20th Century Fox. Disney bought them.
Wait, but they did the newest. No, that
Yeah.
was Predator.
No. Those like Prometheus style movies, those were under Disney. So I mean,
That's
they're
why it's not as gory
so I
anymore.
mean,
It's
well,
like,
they are kind of letting them kind of do their own thing. I don't think they're too hands on, but like that's why P mentioned a couple weeks ago about the Simpsons. 20th Century Fox owns the Simpsons. Disney bought 20th Century Fox. That's why Disney got that.
you let go of Apu.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a good tangent.
Damn,
Little
big
history
money
lesson.
Disney in this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are we talking about?
We talking about games, bro. We talking about games.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Trailers and shit.
Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero got a proper reveal. P, you were excited
About
about that.
time, man. God damn, I almost bought the PS2 just to play Tenkaichi 3 one more time.
I'm not buying that game. If you playing it, bro, I'm not buying that game. I ain't gonna waste my time.
He basically said because I'm whooping
Oh
ass.
wait, when was the last time you hold on? When was the last time you played like a DBZ like multiplayer fighting game?
Me?
Was
Yeah.
it Super? Oh, it was Super with me.
I
What
ain't like Super. I don't like that cartoony bullshit.
did you ever play online, P?
What, for Tenkaichi 3? I don't think I had online.
Well, no. Like, have you ever played a Dragon Ball Z fighting game online?
The Xenoverse ones, I ain't like it. So, nah.
Yeah. Because I was about to say
Because I ain't like they fighting style.
you better get in the streaming booth with this shit. Like you've been talking a lot of shit
Oh,
about
man.
Yeah.
how
Shit.
good you are at fighting games.
If if it's just like Tenkaichi 3 and the character movement and fighting style just like that, oh, yeah, I'm number one in the
You're,
world.
you're taking sword.
I
Taking
stand
With
sword.
the
on that for sure.
straightest face though. He didn't even
Hmm.
twitch.
Number one in the fucking world. Ask Saginaw
Twitch
Valley about me.
Twitch going up, y'all.
Hmm.
Plug your shit in, bro. Twitch coming soon.
Yeah.
What's your name, P?
Shit, I don't know what my name gonna be yet, but
I
but it's gonna be number one in the world. That's all.
Yeah.
feel
What's
it.
that
I
shit?
feel it.
Let them know what your name is because they're gonna be
Instant.
screaming it later.
I swear to, I put it on
Man.
everything. I put it on everything I fucking love. If it's just like Tenkaichi 3, oh, it better not be like Tenkaichi 3.
All right.
It better not be. I was too good. I can beat a motherfucker my eyes closed. That's how good I was.
Mm. Now we want to play Street Fighter. I can fuck somebody up in Street Fighter. You know what I'm saying? I get
I ain't
somebody to
played the
work.
new one, But
I
the
got that
old
bitch
Street
right
Fighters back
now.
in the day, I used to play.
I get somebody to work online. No, y'all, yeah, I whoop y'all ass.
And I'll
Oh no,
watch because
yeah.
I don't fuck with
Now
that
as soon
game.
as you say, now as soon as you said that, all it takes is 3 matches for me, and I got it.
Okay, okay,
It
we
it,
gonna
it,
see.
rem- it remind you of Fight Night. That's how.
Nah, I'll whoop your ass. You know what
Okay.
we need to play, y'all? We need to play UFC. UFC
Oh no,
is a good.
I really fuss some people up in UFC.
I never played it before, but I want to play it.
Yeah, I had
It's
it was kind of, I think we had told this story, but Chris, when his roommates, they was beating my ass when I first started. They gave me 1 weekend, came back, fucked the whole house up. They stopped playing the game.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Because
Well,
everybody
fuck
wanted
them
the fucking
guys.
box. I was like, oh no, I can just take your ass to the fucking ground. That's a whole
Damn.
aspect of the game that people ain't fuck with. Wrestling,
Okay. Yeah.
submissions. But then when they got tired of me beating their ass on the ground, then I started fucking them up with strikes. It's like, oh man, see, fuck that. We shouldn't have let you play it.
You be ruining people's lives, bro.
I hate losing, so give me a weekend and I'll show you better than I can tell you.
Okay.
Call of Duty, I can't. It's too many variants like lag and all that shit. It's too many variants. But if it's split screen and it's even, oh yeah, I got your ass.
Wait, you think you can beat me?
Give me. Oh, I'm good now. Oh yeah, with my
Do you think
sliding.
you can beat E?
Oh yeah, we can try this shit after the pod.
Fuck no. E is
Hell yeah.
strategical. You're smart. I'm a running gunner, but E is strategical.
I run a gun with
If
that shit too.
we can 1v1,
Here, all right. Here's
one
the thing.
v
Here's
one v one.
here is the thing though. I play maybe 1 day a week. That's it.
We
You
all
still
play
good though.
weekends. We
P,
all
I
weekend
only
you've been
play
warriors.
playing
one
it
day a
longer than
week.
me.
Just 1 day a week is what all I put in, and I don't sweat, and I'm done. So that's bold claims.
Yeah, we're all weekend warriors, so we're all even on that aspect.
Okay, so let's get back to this real quick.
Yeah, most definitely.
Um, other big reveals that they had at the Game Awards. Hellblade Senua's Saga, excuse me, got a lengthy trailer. That's supposed to be the big, truly next gen only console or game that Microsoft has. The visuals look amazing. Check that out.
What's it
Um,
called?
Hellblade Senua's Saga.
Oh my god, they always have beautiful graphics.
Yeah. If you
Very
ever,
beautiful.
for those that don't know, if you ever played the original Hellblade, the game has a very big mechanic in terms of like schizophrenia. So throughout the game, they actually develop the game alongside experts that deal with mental health. And so throughout the
Mm,
game, you will get. They recommend you play with headphones. Throughout the game, you will get schizophrenic esque voices coming at you through headphones, here and there, and it's kind of a component in the game that you kind of have to ignore and kind of complete your tasks. It's
damn.
kind of creepy, but it's definitely good world building.
Okay, I'm fucking with it.
Jurassic Park Survival got a announcement
Eh,
trailer. Well, I'm hyped for it because one, I love Jurassic Park, and two, we're finally getting a game that is a horror game. Jurassic Park should be a horror thing. It shouldn't be a
For
fun thing
sure.
to
Yeah,
sell
that amusement
backpacks.
park bullshit that we got a couple
Yeah,
years ago.
yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Because at this point, we are the hunted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. There was one more that I wanted to mention. Yes, the big one, probably the biggest reveal of the night, was that Hideo Kojima, the man behind the Metal Gear series, is coming out with a new game after Death Stranding, alongside Jordan Peele. It is,
Ooh.
yeah, these two kind of big minds in the, how do I say? I don't want to say horror space because Kojima doesn't really do a whole lot of horror. But like these two very different, interesting minds, and they're creating this thing that is going to be both a game and some sort of visual component, like a movie or TV show. That the details aren't really done with that yet. But yeah, that was probably the biggest surprise. Like Hideo Kojima and Jordan Peele are going to be working on something together. I'm excited for it. I want to see what it is. If I don't know about you guys, love Jordan Peele's movies, Hideo Kojima. I've never been sold so much on the Metal Gear stuff. Not my kind of play style, but I'm interested to see what they have. Yeah, right.
He hurt. That's all we played growing up.
Bro, yes, bro. Metal Gear
No.
Solid. I can literally sit on that game for hours at a time, terrorizing people, like throwing smoke grenades, having little alarms go off at this, shoot him in the leg, put him inside of a locker, have him wake up out the locker. Where am I? Like, bro,
Yeah,
I
that's a
am
lot of
a
detail for that game.
yes, I
Hmm.
am an animal when it comes to that game.
Your
These bitches.
intelligence factor had to be super elevated to play that fucking game.
Yeah, a
As a
lot of people
kid,
just
oh my
yeah,
god.
a lot of people just ran straight through, shot, try to hide or whatever. Bro, I was in that thing on one section just for 3 hours, just like, how can I fuck up your day? You know what I'm saying? I had it to the point them characters should have been quitting. This is my last day at work, bro. I'm not here no more.
Yeah, that was a tough game. That
Yeah.
that and Splinter Cell was kind of tough too.
Oh, I could not get into Splinter Cell. I'm not gonna
See,
lie, it was too much for me.
I'm the
Yeah,
opposite. Splinter Cell I liked a lot. But Metal Gear, I think it was more
you're
the
like, okay
narrative
Mm.
side.
now.
I think the narrative stuff of Metal Gear, that story is so crazy. I've tried watching videos to try to how they're all connected, and I'm just like, oh man, like like the Japanese
Yeah.
market
Hmm.
for those stories, they kind of get bonkers, and that's no exception.
Okay. Yeah. Big Boss, uh Snake, Naked Snake, and you look
Solid
like this is the
Snake,
same
yeah, like
person.
just
No, this is a clone,
yeah, yeah,
and that was the brother. That was the original. And
Hmm.
then even though she's Big Boss and you thought that would have been him, no, that's her. And she taught is a lot of it's a lot of shit,
yeah,
bro.
and then Splinter Cell is like, this is Sam Fisher, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he got telekinesis.
uh,
You got to put your memory card out of one, put it in two, so you can download the virus and put it back. And you'd
yeah.
be like, "Who taught who that?"
What
You
a
know?
what a dope ass mechanic though. Like making you
Yeah.
actually like move the memory cards around and your controller. Like they don't
Uh
they
huh.
don't do that nowadays.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And
And
this final one is kind of just for P and I. I don't think you've played this, James.
mhm.
As Dusk Falls is coming to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5.
I don't even know what's funny. Hold on.
Yeah, the reason why he's disappointed is because As Dusk Falls is it's supposed to be a game where you can have multiple people playing with their phones, and it's a narrative based game. Decisions are based on the majority. So if you have 5 people with their phones and they all vote for option C, your character says option C.
Mm-hmm.
Uh but this game, when we played it, suffered with the saves, corrupt save files left and right. It got to the point where when me, P, and our buddy Seth went to play this and finish it, we had to go back and play like 4 hours that we had already done. So
Damn.
we never finished it. We
Yeah,
never
we just
finished it.
said fuck it.
4 hours. Yeah, I'd have been pissed, bro.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, because a
it's
lot of that
it's
shit,
coming to
like it was in
PlayStation.
the, yeah, it was like it was in the spur of the moment type shit. So if you try to replay it, that it factor is gone because we was
Mm-hmm.
overriding people just to fuck with them and shit like that.
Okay.
So yeah, just bringing it up is depression.
Yeah. It's funny though, because like when we were playing it, it kind of felt like how I imagine like ladies will like get together, drink wine, and watch like RuPaul's Drag Race. Because there definitely was like a story element that happened where like a character found out that they were getting cheated on, and
Oh
Mm-hmm.
we were all
yeah,
like, "Oh hell no!" like tell
Yeah,
that bitch, you know.
that's crazy.
yeah. I think Seth was trying to be a passive. Oh no, no, it's okay. Just let it happen. Like no, fuck this
No, no,
hoe.
fuck
Yeah,
that
yeah.
hoe.
Kick
Pete
Kick
her
her
was
ass.
like,
ass.
"Hell no, kick her out." Yeah. Yeah. But again, coming to PlayStation, so maybe it's fixed. Look forward.
Hopefully, if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
bring it to PlayStation, hopefully it's fixed by
Yeah.
now.
The reason why I thought it was it's a fun idea because it's that concept of you don't need a controller. A group of friends can play this game, and it's like playing through a movie. So
Hmm.
if it's like
Wait,
that.
okay, so explain this part. If it's coming to PlayStation, and all you need is a phone, how do I make any of this work? I don't
Well,
get it.
so basically, when we played it, we didn't play it with the phones. We played it with our controllers. So
Okay.
there was 3 of us playing logged in the same server, and so when it would come time to vote, press X,
A, B, or C
yeah,
or some
A,
shit.
B, or C, and
Mm-hmm.
then the majority got picked. It kind
Okay.
of does the same thing. There's other games that do it, like the Jackbox collection, where you can use your phone to vote instead of a controller, but you need just one controller to kind of
It
get
was a
stuff.
lot of quick time events too, so
Yeah.
you couldn't just have your controller walk away and have
Yeah,
somebody radio in.
that was the cool part because the QuickTime events were it wasn't just all of you. It was, oh, Seth, you got to do this, or OP, you got to do
Mm.
this.
Hmm.
So you all kind of had to be paying attention. It
And yeah,
was
you have to listen to the story, like,
yeah,
because there's little missing pieces, like, oh, is somebody here? And you
yeah.
got to decide as a group, should we tell them that somebody's here and not? Yeah, it
Yeah.
was a good it was a good game. I ain't
It was
gonna
a, it
lie,
was it
it
was a
was
good
good
concept.
until that motherfucking corrupt file. Like we was
Yeah,
all
yeah,
ready. We was like, yeah,
yeah,
let's
yeah.
finish this shit out.
Yeah, it was
Make it
fun.
sound
And then
fun.
it's like, no, you gotta start all over. It's like, what? It corrupted everybody's save, not just
Yeah,
Ooh.
mine. It corrupted his on his shit and Seth's.
yeah. You had to start a
Yeah.
whole thing over. It was a fun idea. Again, if more games start doing that, it's a fun thing. Like I like that mechanic.
Yeah, it's not a sweaty type of game. It's relax
Yeah.
until it's your
Okay.
turn to tap A and shit.
Got you. I can fuck with it. It's one more
Oh,
game I'm trying
I
to
was,
find, bro.
I was gonna say, are y'all good at Tekken?
Oh goodness gracious, no. But
I
I'm gonna be
haven't.
good.
Tekken, was it the tag team one? And
Mm-hmm.
Tekken 4 were like the only ones that I played.
Damn, because they got Tekken 8 coming out.
I'm gonna get it though for sure.
So if I'm a 10 out of 10 in Dragon Ball, I'd probably say I'm like a 7.5, 8 with Tekken as far as skills.
Really.
Mm-hmm. Remember, I told you Chris choked me out after I gave him a handicap.
Not to choke me out. Bitch, I'm gonna
Bro,
beat your ass.
I gave him like spotted him like 3 characters, and I was on my last one. Yeah, that was good times. I didn't know I was gonna get
Look
choked
at
up
you.
though.
You a fucking bully at heart, bro. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, give people hope.
Let me fuck your life up.
Cause I remember I played with my brother. We was playing Fight Night, and I remember I was beating him up, beating him up, beating him up. Then there was one match I was like, let him win one, so he can keep playing with me. As soon as he won, he was like, oh no, I'm good, I'm done. I was like, oh no, you ain't gonna let me get my lick back. I hate that.
He said we never playing again.
Never did.
The day before. That's what I'm waiting on, y'all. I
Oh
know
no,
we
you're
still
No,
talk.
not.
no, you're
Oh no,
not.
you're not.
Uh-uh.
Is it out?
You put
Hell
your credit
yeah.
card away right now.
Yeah, that
Is it
shit got.
bad?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So
that shit
yeah,
terrible.
that was one of the ones that I was looking forward to, and there's a YouTuber called Rad Brad. He does a lot of playthroughs on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube,
Yep, I just seen that today.
and he posted the video. He goes, "This is the first game I've ever refunded," and it was the day before. Yep, it is not good. It was developers lied. It kept seeming like they were going to push it back because they weren't saying anything about it, and then all of a sudden, oh, it's out next month, and just unfinished cash grab.
Mm-hmm.
I saw somebody playing that game and I didn't know if it was real, so it made me think about it. And it didn't look good. And I'm like, this can't be it. It gotta be like a early beta. It gotta be.
It's like, nope, that was
God.
a collector's edition.
Shut the
Man.
That was the $120 edition they got.
God. I'm already sad. You know what? Somebody said this on a about their trailer. They said this is the day before. It's supposed to be like, I don't know if it was Alien. I mean, not Alien, but like zombie-esque, but post-apocalyptic world. And the last trailer was him driving the fucking Ferrari down the street.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's not even the main aspect. Why didn't you show anything about the game? And he said, it's more than likely because the game is bullshit.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah. This honestly, the stuff they showed leading up to it looked better. The going into a farm field, then breaking into a house to steal supplies, and then seeing a truck drive up, and then, oh, we got to get out of here. Like, because there's not many games that do okay, we are supposed to be worried about the zombies, but also the other people that are still alive.
Exactly.
They don't, a lot of people don't, or a lot of games don't do that part well. But yeah, it let me down.
Okay, well, it's one more. I have hope for one more. I think it's called like Forest
What was the last one that
2.
you were excited for? Oh, Battlefield 2044. That's what it was.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Man,
You be
that
Yeah.
quiet.
Dog shit ass fucking game.
Be quiet, y'all.
Calm down, calm down.
Bro, he put me on Warzone. Okay, we won the first round. We won the second round. He said that was the first time that ever happened to him. All thanks to me. I was
Oh,
putting
war
that work
mode.
in. War mode, right?
Yeah.
Oh, is that
Bro,
the one that you have to like stop them from advancing?
yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, it was a motherfucking, I don't know who the hell we played with the next match. They had shields and shit. They walked us so fucking
They
fast,
had
bro.
shields and shit.
Yo, they did some type of cheating ass glitch where the riot shield usually supposed to be on your back. This
Hmm.
motherfucker had the riot shield in the front and two akimbo WSPs, and he was still able to shoot, but you couldn't shoot him.
Hmm.
I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And then some random dude came on. Yeah, that's a weapons perk or a pistol perk. Oh, yeah, a pistol perk. We were
I
like, "What
said,
type of fucking pistol perk where the riot shield could be in your fucking face and you can still shoot at the same time?"
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying, bro. He was like, that's part of the game now. Your pistol always go with you, so you always can use it. I did the same thing. Ain't shit happen.
Yeah,
See,
that motherfucker was hacking.
I always thought the riot shield in Call of Duty was kind of bullshit. Like I understand like small like SMGs and pistol ammo, yeah, you shouldn't be able to shoot through a riot shield. But if I got slugs in the shotgun, or if I have like a 50 cal on you, I should be able to shoot through that.
Yeah, 50 cal for
Man.
sure.
Yeah,
Or
That go
let
through
it take
tanks.
only 30, 40 bullets. And after that, it's broken. Or,
yeah, a
you can
cooldown.
do half damage or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Like the fact
But
that like you got guys that are just running around with a knife and a riot. We sound like haters to these guys. Like like we're gonna sound like, oh, if it's not supposed to be in there, how come they put it in the game? You just get better. Like they're gonna. I know they're gonna say that shit. I'm
yeah.
just saying it to me. Like uh, Call of Duty is supposed to be like a war sim. No one in fucking Fallujah is doing that shit. You know?
Facts. And then
Mm-hmm.
they got that new knife that the blade is only 3 inches, bro. And all
Oh
my suit gear, that little bad slice, I'm dead.
yeah, that
But he
reminds
taking 4.762s to the face
that
and,
that
and walking away.
That reminds me of that small pistol they added to Battlefield 1 where like the actual loading mechanic was like the guy like like that that's what it was. It was based on an actual gun, but it was one of the best guns in the game. I was like, how the hell can these little eraser sized bullets like do
Oh,
this much damage?
you feel me? I don't get that. Like, bro.
And then you got grenade launchers that have to hit you
Oh,
3 times to kill you.
Yeah. Yeah, the splash
so
damage needs work
so
too.
domination is crazy now because you get a team of 2, 3 people that just toop 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 clear the area out and then just stand there. And then when once y'all start to come back, they toop toop the areas around. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
bro,
that's
cut
how
this
you know
shit.
you come into contact with some of these guys that only play domination, and they're the
Mm-hmm.
best at it. Because they're like, oh, this is the one thing that we do, and we're the best at it.
Well, that shield bitch on war mode, he
Yeah,
had it locked because he was just walking with the fucking riot shield, walking next to the tank, and nobody on our team, because me and James was sniping, but everybody else was on the fucking ground. Nobody thought to flank his ass, shooting from the side.
yeah,
Like we
yeah.
was playing with
Bro,
fucking retards.
we was playing. I swear to you, there was bots, bro. These motherfuckers doing. Mhm.
Yeah,
I'm watching people just shooting at the wall. I'm like, ain't no fucking way, bro.
Mm,
But we walked them faster than they walked us the next round.
there you
because we
go.
had
We
one person that was competent. All we need is 3 people.
One person that was confident.
That's it. Just need
Yeah,
one extra person.
Yeah,
because if it's two, it's hard because you got four other people that are just sitting still.
yeah.
Facts.
So you need at least half your team knowing what the fuck to do.
We and long story short, we just saying we miss you, man. Okay.
The straightest face, he don't give a fuck.
What a good segue because I haven't been playing Call of Duty because Baldur's Gate 3 was out.
Fuck you. And Baldur's Gate. So no.
So yeah, this is a quick little. It's not going to be a spoiler-free thing because the game's been out already.
For sure.
But yeah, this game is excellent. Like a small team made it. You can kind of tell like okay, it's not nearly as like graphically polished as some of these other games,
Yeah.
but it is a fun like. So I will describe it as it's like a BioWare game, like Mass Effect
Hmm.
or Dragon Age. It's definitely got Dungeons and Dragons mechanics, and it's like Baldur's Gate or not Baldur's Gate, Diablo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you basically start out, you build a character and uh, you choose your class. Every class has different abilities. You know, um, you can be a berserker, you can be a soldier, you can be a monk, you can be a uh, is a wizard, like a wizard or a warlock, or like there's so many different classes, different things that you can play around with. And depending on what you pick, it affects your stats. You know, like so you
Yeah.
can put your stats in like persuasion. So when you talk to people or charisma, they'll be more inclined to like you. But what's really a fun mechanic in this game is the D&D dice roll component. So there'll
Hmm.
be things that you'll want to accomplish, and then it'll pop up like a D20 dice, and then okay, you need to roll above a 10 to succeed at this. So it's like the funniest one that I came across was there's a squirrel that's like uh, if you go into this wooded area, this squirrel fucks with you and like bites you, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you have some choices. Do you want to try to use your like animal abilities to kind of tell the squirrel like no, we're friendly? And if you roll above a 15, the squirrel will be like okay, I'll leave you alone, and you can go to this wooded area.
A squirrel.
Another option is kick the squirrel, right? I saw one where someone rolled a d20, which is a critical success. And when they kicked the squirrel, it like splattered in 100 pieces.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
Right? So, like these little moments that they have scattered throughout the game, depending on, your choices, like, you know, if I fail, I can get really fucked up and have a disadvantage. Or whereas I succeed, something really cool happens like that. Like those little moments are so fun. Like
I'm fucking with it.
it's very
So
cool.
it's not every time; it's just certain points of the game.
Certain points in the game, especially like during conversation, like you can try to persuade someone to do something, or uh, at some points you have an ability to kind of read minds. So you can kind of use this ability, but if you fail it, you're not going to like it won't work, so then the
Okay.
conversation
Mm-hmm.
continues, whereas if it does work, you can hear the other person's thoughts and then you can say the next thing accordingly, like, oh no no no, you are lying to me, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's very fun. The characters they're well rounded. There's not one character that I'm like, oh, I hate this guy. And I think that was kind of one of the things with that Starfield got a lot of flack with is
Hmm.
you had maybe three characters that were cool. The rest of them, like, I can't stand this guy. Whereas this one, you have a bunch of characters and you like every one of them. You kind of want to. You have a camp where you can rotate your characters. You can have three NPCs kind of follow you around.
Hmm.
It makes you want to go to the camp and swap out different characters every now and then because you want to hear what this person would say in this situation, that kind of thing.
Ah,
So
yeah.
it's like it's not one where you want to stick with the same group the entire time.
Okay.
Is it a multiplayer like co-op?
I haven't even looked. I don't know. But
Mm.
from what I've played, I don't think it is, but yeah, it's definitely I would check it out. To me, it's worthy
Yeah.
of the praise it's gotten. It's
I
good.
saw I saw a couple walkthroughs where this one guy, like everything kind of makes sense. Like he had somebody do like a oils attack.
Like Grease, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, grease. Yeah, a grease attack, right? And the other one threw fire, and it made the fire way more stronger,
yeah, yeah.
and stuff like that. Like the stuff that we used to say in other games, they'd be like, "Why doesn't this make sense? If the zombies is in water and we got electric bullets, it should electrify everybody."
Right,
This
right.
game does that type of
Oh
shit.
yeah, it definitely does. Like you as you upgrade more abilities for your companions and yourself, and you can
Uh huh.
you obviously want to use them so they work together.
Yeah.
So like I know that I have like an elf behind me that's really good with a bow and arrow. So
Hmm.
anytime I pick up like a special arrow, like the one that has, acid damage or fire damage, I give it to him, you know. That way like
Mm-hmm.
I can throw a jar of grease and then, hey, elf, light that shit on fire. Like, and
Right.
Fuck them up.
yeah, like it is strategical. You definitely do have to think about like what you can do in your surroundings.
Hmm.
There was one interaction I went through where it's like it's like a 2-layer kind of building. You start out at the bottom, and at the bottom there's nothing but there's a bunch of oil on the ground,
Yeah.
and after a quick cutscene, you're talking to a character, a fight starts. You have to fight them, and they're on the second level, and then you hear someone say, "Don't light anything on fire. There's a bunch of oil on the ground." And so the first couple times I tried it, I kept getting killed, and then I'm like, okay, well, no one's setting this on fire. I'm good. So I went in there like the fourth time to try and beat this. The very first move, someone threw like a jar, kind of like a Molotov cocktail. They threw it
Mm.
down. All my guys died in the first round. I was like, what the hell?
Damn.
Damn.
So different shit just be happening.
Yeah. So like it's definitely not one where you every time you interact with the same group, the same thing happens.
Yeah,
Like
it's
no,
not recycled and
it
shit.
changes every time.
Yeah. They probably got their own dice.
Yeah. But it's
Shit
cool.
crazy.
Like you'll get saves, like you'll try to unlock something and you have to roll for it. Critical successes are fun. Yeah, it's fun. Like it's because
Okay.
games like the Bethesda games, they do kind of have that. They just don't show you the dice. Like
Yeah, yeah.
BioWare does those, and they say the same thing. Like they have stats and stuff where it affects what goes on during the game. They just don't show it to you.
Yeah.
It's fun kind of seeing it and be like, oh, let's kind of close your eyes and hope you got a good outcome.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it.
You paying the $70?
I'm gonna just start letting y'all pick my games because the games I pick be ass. Yeah. I think I might play that game though. I still ain't played Spider-Man yet. I still got that thing in the fucking plastic right now. There's so many games I ain't play yet. I'm turning to my Uncle Pookie. He just buy games just to have them. One of these
Collector's
days,
edition.
I'm going. Nah, that ain't about. I'm spending extra money. But one of these days, I'm just gonna sit back and play them. I'm gonna sit back and play them for sure, for sure.
In the nursing home.
I hope I don't get that stupid because Call of Duty, all it take is one Snapchat or one text. You on? All right, I'm on.
Right.
And that's all I'm doing. You feel me? I don't be taking my time with the you know what? Let me adventure off into the next game.
Yeah.
But
A lot out there.
I need to.
But yeah, let's break it down. It's
Yeah,
getting close to Christmas, guys. Was it 15 more days?
for
Yeah,
sure, for sure.
15 more days.
What you well, I know P got a Christmas party. Spicy greens? Spicy greens?
Yeah.
I'll be there. What about you, E? What do you have up?
I'm gonna try and swing by that Christmas party. We'll see. But usually it's at my grandma's house. The family chills. We do know that I have my aunt, uncle, and cousin flying in from Italy. So they'll be in town for that.
Okay.
Um,
Italy, bro, you gotta.
well, no, my uncle works in the embassy in Rome, and that my wife lives there with him. And then my cousin, she's stationed in Italy. She's in the army.
Okay.
So yeah, they'll be in town for Christmas. That'll be fun to see.
Are y'all going to work it the day after?
I am.
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to work on Tuesday, which is dumb in my opinion. I'm still trying to see if I get Friday off.
In.
Calling
Calling in.
Lucky.
Man, hell no, I can't call in nothing. But my thing is though, what are we buying for Christmas? Like, are y'all doing like Secret Santa at the house? Y'all got particular family members that y'all buying something special for?
Ooh.
Shit. My money ain't long like it used to be, so shit is immediate.
Of
My
course.
money's not long either, but that credit card is.
Ooh,
Yeah,
good 740 on the credit score.
I spend like an idiot around Christmas. I love giving good gifts.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Probably the one probably my mom is the one that I'm like, I put more thought into it. I'm not necessarily saying that she gets the most expensive gifts,
Yeah.
but I definitely put the most thought into those ones. So like, yeah, I was talking about this with my grandparents today. Like, my nephew doesn't listen to this shit, so like, I'm getting him some Air Maxes and a T-shirt. That's like $100 right there.
Facts.
So like, I'm getting my mom. I'm getting her like some and what else did I get her? There's something else I got her. I probably shouldn't say what else I got her because I think
Yeah,
she
yeah.
does listen to
Keep that.
this, you know.
No.
But yeah, like I'll bleep that out. Yeah,
She gonna be
grandma.
like this.
Yeah,
What did he say?
yeah,
What did he say?
grandma and grandpa. I usually they're the toughest ones to buy for because they're old. They have everything, you know.
Yeah,
Like another like throw blanket. Like how many times can you get a grandma a throw blanket and some
exactly.
candles, you know?
Mhm.
But
Bath
yeah,
and
like
Body Works super
I
selling right now.
yeah, I'm probably gonna transition into getting them gift cards or cash next year
Hmm.
because at this point everybody's got stuff. You know, people shop for
Facts,
themselves all
facts.
the time.
Yeah.
What about you?
Me, my mom's getting some stuff. Sister, I just straight asked her, "What you want?" You
That's
know
what
what
I
I'm
do too.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, what you want? And then I got some for her. Got some for my nephew. My little mama, she already got her stuff already. You know what I'm saying? She just was like, "Oh, I would like this," and I was just like, "Let's get it." You know.
Got that ice
uh,
maker.
man, yes, yeah. She said she got to buy a little stand for it. But she got an ice maker and she got her a little pew pew, and that's her stuff.
Hmm.
Um, but my niece, her Christmas
Oh,
list.
you got that
Let me
that just
let me
looks
read a few
expensive.
things off of here. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
This is a very expensive.
Givenchy.
She wants, bro, a gold hoverboard. She
Hmm.
want black and yellow Jordan 4s, a mechanical pencil, $80 on Robux, uh, an iPhone 11 Pro Max, a lava lamp, blue headphones, Bing bag, alarm clock, a heater, a brand new camera, pink and purple basketball, a lot of beaded bracelets, some perfume, 100-foot LED lights, some soft house shoes, and like some bears. And she said she want us to get all this, like
I'm not
my
gonna
family.
lie. The only thing I heard was mechanical pencil and lava lamp.
Mm,
That's like $40 at Spencer's.
man. And then we asked her, we was like, did you show anyone else this? She said, no, this is for you guys to buy. And she still want a $1,200 iPad. I don't know how many podcasts ago we mentioned this. I mentioned this shit, bro. She still want that. Like, she looking like, I know that's the iPad right there. That's it. I'm like, what? Yeah, you didn't buy it last Christmas, so you're supposed to buy it this year. I said, wow.
Now, are you the type that will break and get her a lot of stuff on that list, or
No,
will you just get like two things? Call it
very
good.
stern, very stern.
Okay, that's good.
Because I
That's
feel
good.
like, I'm going to be honest, bro. Uncles and aunties and cousins, you supposed to be the accessories type of motherfucker, to be honest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
The parent,
Not the main
you,
dish. Yeah,
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 you buy the main. I do the side pieces, the side
yeah,
dishes. Ain't no way in hell I supposed to buy the $1,200 iPad and you buy the Apple Pen.
yeah,
No, I buy the Apple Pen and you buy that damn iPad.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she gonna get an alarm clock and a heater.
You can at
You
least get her
know?
the teddy bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, some little stuff like
That
that. I
shit go
might
to
give her
Five Below.
the Robux for $80. You know, that might be it plus one thing. That's all.
Oh,
But
five. Honestly, as an uncle, Five Below is clutch. Like,
man,
especially I got a lot of cousins too. I remember one year, like I probably spent like $100 at Five Below, and I got like 9 people out of the way. You know,
see?
Five
And
Below is
stocking
clutch.
stuffers,
Oh
people
yeah,
really gotta believe in stocking stuffers, bro.
yeah,
Simple little throw in here gifts, close the deal all the
right,
time. Because a lot of times I don't expect anything from a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Besides the immediate family type stuff, I know everybody got their own life. It's complicated, everything going on
yeah,
over
yeah.
there. I'm not expecting you to buy me anything, but a simple ass stocking stuffer, some socks, a little t-shirt, $10 here, it goes a very long way. So I feel you at that five and below. I might go one of these weekends and clean the fuck up.
Yeah. So, what if anything do you guys want for Christmas this year?
Ooh, what do I want for Christmas? I don't ask for shit anymore. I stopped asking for
Right.
shit when I was
Yeah,
like
same.
15, bro.
I kind of got what I already wanted/needed, so like I'm good.
Yeah.
You know, Like,
I buy my own shit.
yeah, that's for real. Like,
And it get to a point where everybody say, "Oh, you just bought it. You didn't mention it." I wasn't expecting y'all to buy it for me. No offense to y'all. No offense to y'all, but you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that I do buy where I feel like it's common sense just to buy the next thing.
yeah,
And when it don't happen, I just be like, it's okay, guys. It's okay. I will
yeah,
accept everything you got me. You get me. I like it. You know what I'm saying? It's no problem. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people tell me the moment they hand the gift, I know you're bougie. I hope you like it. And it fucked me up, bro. I hate hearing that shit. It pissed
yeah.
me off. I'd be like, damn, bro, just
You'd be
buy me
happy
a
with
gift from the
anything.
heart.
Yeah,
Yeah, buy me.
yeah,
I buy myself this. Of
yeah,
course, I like what I like. But when you give me a gift, just be like, this is what I got you, bro. I hope you like it. And that's all it's gonna be. And I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna use it. Everything gonna be cool.
yeah.
Don't say I'm bougie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just
Takes
gotta be
away
the
from the
give
sentimental
from the
part.
hurt.
Yeah, take away from the sentimental part, bro.
That's what it's all about.
That's it. I hope you love your gift. And if you don't, bitch, you better take
Yeah,
it.
you better use this crusty
You
mechanical
feel
pencil.
me? Man,
Yeah. Well, I
what you
think that's a
want?
good place to call it, guys. What about you?
Okay, we call it. We call
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. This has been Off the Top with Eric Pearson Red. I'm your host, Eric, and joining me today were.
Boy P.
And your boy Red.
We will talk to you guys next week. Good luck.
Our
getting ready
top
for this
11
holiday.
listeners buying something.
Yeah, we'll put the Amazon wish list up.
And give us some likes. Give us some likes for Christmas.
For the real ones.
And some follows.
There we go.
Spread the love. Spread the word. Share it.
We'll talk to y'all next week.
All right.